Congratulations to her, Jackie. All right, but on a more serious note, we're going to check in on the forecast now. It's going to be a very busy day in the weather department.
Yeah, it certainly will be right towards the latter half of the morning into the early afternoon time frame when we do see the potential for some of those strong to severe thunderstorms to move in from west to east. So we'll certainly want to be weather aware between midday and all the way through 4 p.m. Could see the potential for some flooding just because the ground is already saturated. And then on top of that, we could be seeing some downpours that could be dropping 1 to 2 inch per hour rainfall rates. That's something that we're watching out for. Also watching out for those gusty to damaging winds with some of those stronger storms, and hail is possible. As we get towards tomorrow, a few showers, maybe a rumble of thunder or two, but tomorrow not quite as active as the day today. That radar out there this morning, starting to notice a few more of those rain showers being pushed in from our south and west. We're seeing a few of those rain showers back over towards the eastern panhandle, westernmost parts of Maryland, and even extending far south along the I-81 corridor across parts of Virginia. Closer towards D.C., we do have some sprinkles. These are relatively light, so the radar really not picking up on those too much, but you're likely seeing some mist and fog too, and that's reducing visibility. 4 miles of visibility in D.C., Annapolis as well, and Manassas, 3 miles in Frederick, less than that, back over towards Cumberland and Kaiser, where we are seeing a bit more of the steadier rain, but also that fog too, and that visibility is down to about a mile or less. Temperatures right now into those 40s, middle 40s as you get farther north, upper 40s as you head farther south, and right around 50 closer towards Lexington Park. So that setup right now, you still have that warm front draped over the region, but then we have this triple point is what we talk about in meteorology. So we have those 3 frontal boundaries coming together. We're going to be watching as that cold front swings through across our region. When that happens, that is likely when we do see the threat for those stronger thunderstorms. Some of those could be on the severe side as well. So that severe outlook for the day today, it includes D.C., the I-95 corridor south down towards Fredericksburg and southern Maryland. This area under that slight risk highlighted in yellow. That's 2 out of 5 on that severe scale. And then just to the north and west of that region, we do that marginal risk. So that is a little bit lower than that slight risk, but it's not zero. There's still that possibility back over towards Leesburg as well as into parts of Montgomery County that we could see the potential for some of those stronger storms. That flood watch includes much of the area for the day today. That excessive runoff associated with some of the heaviest of those downpours that could lead to some of that flood potential for those rivers, creeks, and streams. And then also you talk about the ponding on those roadways when you're talking about some of those heavier downpours too. As we look ahead towards later on this morning, 7 a.m., we could see this cluster of thunderstorms push through D.C. What I'm more concerned about is later on this morning into the early afternoon. This setup right around noon today, pushing across the I-81 corridor, and we do see those pockets of some heavy rainfall with that. That will then approach a D.C. metro area as we look ahead between 1 and 3 p.m., and then that slides off towards our east. Still will be likely impacting southern Maryland through at least 4 p.m. this afternoon. Then we're finally out of that severe threat later on, closer towards sunset. We could see just a few lingering sprinkles at that point. But then as we look at towards tomorrow morning, not quite as wet as this morning, but like I mentioned, can't rule that threat for a few showers tomorrow. Also could see a few snow flurries back out towards the Alleghenies and westernmost parts of Maryland as we look ahead towards early tomorrow morning. Highs today, though, varying into the 50s and lower 60s, likely those lower to mid 60s farther south. Lows tonight falling back into 30s and lower 40s as we get towards tomorrow, 50s across the board. Go with a high of 57 in D.C. as we look ahead towards a day tomorrow. So we do have this low pressure sliding right along across the region into tomorrow, and that could spark up a few showers. And notice, yes, we do have some blue on the map back out towards western Maryland. Could see a few of those snow showers mixing in for that area. Here's a view of the rest of that 7-day outlook. We're looking at those low 60s today, 50s tomorrow, still holding the 50s towards the end of the week, but Friday should be mainly dry. We're into those middle 50s Saturday, low 60s on Sunday. The weekend looking nice, and also looking nice for the solar eclipse on Monday. Shanika, what's the latest on the roads?
All right, thank you.